this is the Nariak with another episode thoughts for Utano Prince Sama Maji Love Revolutions, and this is for episode 4, where we finally get an episode to focus on one of the Quartet Night members, this time with Mikaze Ai. And I guess the big thing that we learn about him is the fact that he's not technically human. He's actually a robot, though I guess the proper term would be android, but they use robot in this. And of course, he was created, or at least paid to be created, by Shining Saotome to kind of be like the perfect idol. Though he is kind of rushing, or as we see in this episode, that, you know, he does kind of run into this issue where he has trouble kind of understanding basically emotions and human emotion. And that he seems to very much be stuck on this idea that, you know, doing things by himself is like more efficient. Though honestly, that would be kind of faulty reasoning, because there are definitely times where having people help you is definitely a big plus. But I guess that's just kind of part of his little character growth. In this episode, he with Sho and Natsuki, they're shooting a movie that Ai is starring in, and happens to be raining, and that kind of leads to Ai kind of collapsing. Sho, Natsuki, and Haruka, who happens to be there, as of course she's writing the theme song for this movie, find him, bring him in, and then see him pretty much reboot himself, and thus of course learn his secret. So we get some real good reactions from them learning that. But yeah, pretty much throughout the episode, it's them kind of showing concern, because as he brings up to them after that is that because of the rain, his, I guess he's kind of, not really short-circuiting so much, but his power level is decreasing quite a bit. So of course, they're definitely concerned for him, and it's pretty much showing that concern throughout the episode, that, you know, he finally kind of starts to understand a little bit more, or at least, you know, why having other people around, you know, can be seen as beneficial. And of course he has a little talk with Haruka, and, you know, she brings up, like, you know, kind of what he does when he kind of analyzes other people and learns how to react with them. You know, humans do that too, basically, and kind of shows that he's not so distant from, you know, the humans that he's surrounded by. And of course, even though that, you know, the focus is basically on those four, we do get to see like a little bit of everyone else, like Star's just kind of hanging around. And that's basically all that we get to see with that. But we also see Quartet Night kind of leaving, or the rest of Quartet Night leaving the studio, and of course Reiji getting rejected, like always. But I'm kind of happy to have those little scenes in it, because I just love everyone, and I love the fact that, you know, we get to see these little scenes, because those are the things that, to me, it feels like it really kind of makes the series. You know, once you get the general idea of who these characters are, it's just those little things that I find to be like really nice touches. So I'm also assuming that, kind of based on how this kind of episode played out with Ai, that with the rest of Quartet Night, the juniors kind of attached to them, they'll probably play a role in their episodes as well. So really kind of looking forward to that. I'm really enjoying the series overall, just for that, the fact that we're getting these cross units, so we're seeing the members of Stars that usually don't interact too much actually get to interact a little bit more. And also now we also have like Quartet Night kind of learning who these guys are, as well as, you know, seeing them actually interact with their juniors, since even though this concept was kind of introduced, or basically was introduced with the second season, we have not seen much of that at all outside of like Camus and Cecil. So it's kind of nice to see, you know, see it more with everyone else as well. And I do also kind of like that they seem to be jumping back and forth between doing the cross-unit stuff and doing like the individual member of Quartet Night episodes. But yeah, overall I kind of enjoyed this. I do love the fact that, you know, I am somehow an android. The fact that this technology exists is somehow not questioned whatsoever. Because that is pretty advanced tech. But you know what? This is also a world where you have Cecil and his magic. So it somehow all just kind of fits. And I think that's like one of the things that I really love about the series is that it has all these kind of bizarre elements, but the way that it all kind of plays out, it all somehow just works, really. And I guess with that more or less sums up everything I have to say. Again, really loving the series, loving the season. I can't wait to, you know, finally catch up. I'm so close now. And I think with that, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel, leave a like or comment. Until next time. Bye!